Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds.
Hey guys, what's going on? I hope all is well with you guys. My name is Olina. If you guys do not know, of course, I am the Frustrated Haitian, and welcome to the Frustrated Haitian channel. Bright early in the morning, well, afternoon now, it's 12:11 p.m. on Sunday. We're here to talk about Dark Girls. There's been a lot of movies and news reports and focus on women of the African diaspora. Black women. There's been a lot of focus on us. And I do black woman because you can be anything these days and be considered black. You can be black and Asian and you're black. You can be black and white and you're black. Anything is considered black. You have one drop of black in you and you're black. I could be sitting with my black mother and my black father, and Halle Berry could be sitting with her white mother and her black father, and she's considered exactly what I'm considered. I've never understood that one. I never understood that one. I don't think people understand how black women got the complexes that they have. It was made that way. It has been made that way for you to have that complex. That one drop rule aids with you having that complex. When Halle Berry won that Oscar and she stood on that stage with her hysterics and named off black actresses, and when a woman like Paula Patton, the woman who's married to Robin Thicke, one white parent and one black parent, is considered the first black anything, she's not the first black anything. She is the first mixed. Obama is not the first black president. He is the first biracial president. He's the first mixed president. Because he cannot sit next to me and say that his parents look identical to mine, or somewhat identical to mine. Once you have that Caucasian blood in you and you're half, because his dad was Kenyan, you can't be considered black. Obama is not black. Halle Berry is not black. Paula Patton is not black. She's black by U.S. identity, but technically, they're half and half. So I don't think that black women or black men understand that this is one of the reasons why black people, black women, have this complex of being lighter skin. I grew up in a neighborhood in Miami where majority of the people looked like me. My best friend is actually tremendously lighter than me. Her mother is a tad bit lighter than I am, and her dad is extremely darker than I am. And she comes out being extremely lighter than I am, DNA. My dad is a little bit darker than I am, and my mom is pretty much my complexion, a tad bit lighter. And I come out to be this complexion. Pretty much everyone in my neighborhood looked like me. Stepping into the Caribbean and looking at a predominantly black country, I don't think people understand how exhilarating that is, how refreshing that is, what that actually can do to you as an individual. When they say that black people here in the United States is only 12% of the population, just like they say in Puerto Rico, I truly do not believe that black people are only 12% of this population in the United States. Things are put the way that they're put, and immigration laws are the way that they are to embetter the Caucasians in this country. The last thing that the United States would want is to have the people of the African diaspora to be shown and known as the larger population in this white society that we live in. I urge any person of the African diaspora, if you have never left the United States, to leave the United States. Visit Haiti. Visit Jamaica. Visit Bahamas. Visit the Turks and Caicos. Visit a predominantly black island. And if you can afford it, fly 18 hours to Africa. You know, the Caribbean is only about 5, 6, depending on where you're at in the United States. 2, 3, depending on where you're in the United States. But I urge you, visit a predominantly black African diaspora country. And tell me then, will you still have the complexes or the complex that you have about your skin color? Me personally, a woman of the African diaspora, I've never, ever, I never had or have had a complex about my complexion. And my best friend is as light as Faith Evans. The funny thing, hanging out with her, we used to be together all the time growing up. Her family was my complexion. Every single bit of her family, except her little brother when he was born, was my complexion. I don't understand how people get to a point where they do not like their complexion and they want to be closer to the oppressor's complexion. Why would I want to be any closer to the white man? Do you understand that my features are very unique to people in Africa? My nose, my lips, my hair, my skin color. We are unique people. People in Korea is following our hair. Actually, I'm in Koreatown in LA. There's a Korean beauty shop that actually specializes in making people hair, Korean hair, Asian hair, like this. You know, having bigger lips are in style. Having bigger behinds. Everybody know. Now, black women want to outbeat what the white women are putting in and trying to make their butt bigger. Why would I do that? This is something I naturally have. I naturally have fuller lips, not really full lips. I naturally have a bigger behind. I naturally have bigger thighs. Well, I naturally have bigger breasts as well. I've never wanted to have light eyes. Yeah, when I was like 14, 13, I wore color contacts probably for like 2 weeks, and that was just it, and I never did it again. I never dyed my hair blonde, nor will you ever find me with a blonde hair on my head, unless I was doing some type of movie and I was getting paid to do that. Color contacts and a blonde wig, you'll never ever find me do. I told one of my friends that black people and black musicians do not, or people of the African diaspora, do not understand how much power that we have. They will never understand how much power that we have. You rap about a big booty long enough, you have women like Kim Kardashian putting implants in their behind. Coco, people can say Coco have that ass. Bishop Don Juan has already admitted through a video that he did that Ice-T said he wanted that ass back if they get a divorce. Anyone that has any type of sense knows that is not both their asses. No matter how much they say. Not to say a white woman cannot grow bigger behind. It does happen. But you can't go from flat booty to big booty all in one day. I don't care how much exercise that you do. Of course, exercise can make it a little bit more tone and round. But there's no way. If a rapper takes the opportunity to actually sit down and write a great song about having a big nose and continuously talk about having a big nose, the black people will rap it. And after a while, it becomes a trend. Everybody now has a big nose. Everybody wants to have a big nose. There's nothing wrong with being who you are. It's who you are. I urge you to go to a black country or a predominantly black country, a predominantly African diaspora country here in the Americas. You don't have to go that far. Just go to the Caribbean and see if you feel inadequate then. If you really feel inadequate then, you have a problem. Somebody might be like, but I don't live there. But you can actually see how beautiful your people really are. When I was watching the BET Awards, I seen so many women with blonde hair. It was disgusting. It really was. It really was. But when I looked at the skin and I looked at us as people, like it's refreshing to be around a group of people that looks just like you. When I go to Miami, I feel at home. I really feel at home. I'm speaking Creole. I'm here with my family. I'm at peace. I've never why? I've never wanted to be closer to the oppressor's complexion. This is me. This is my ancestors. I am my hair. I am my skin. I am a direct reflection of my ancestors and the environment. Why would I want to be any closer to the oppressor? Do you understand that your hair is the way it is to keep you cool? Your eyes is the way it is, the color it is, to protect you from the sun. Your skin color is to protect you from the sun. God didn't make no mistake. If you feel inadequate, save some money. Go to one of the Caribbean islands and see if you really feel inadequate then. Evaluate what the white man has taught you. He's taught you to hate yourself. And I, again, urge you as an individual to visit a Black Caribbean island. You will find yourself. With that said, peace. Foster the Haitian. Have a great day.